At the heart of the problem are the nature, scale, and scope of the fifth wave of political violence and terrorism. As the frontline society and polity confronting the wave, we've paid and are paying a huge price in lost lives and denied opportunities. Last year, we suffered the highest number of civilian casualties in military-related deaths in the world. This is unacceptable. It's unavoidable. It can be avoided. It is not unavoidable. Judging by the previous four waves of violence covering the period from 1860s to 1990s, confronting this wave requires a strategy of 10 to 20 years, as acknowledged by the Australian Defence Policy. The fifth wave builds upon, incorporates, and amplifies the techniques of violence and destructiveness of the previous four waves, starting with anarchism. Its network effect is, however, intensified as it exploits the huge potential of face-to-Facebook rather than face-to-face relationship of the past. As disrupting the social contract between the citizen and the state through an all-out attack on freedoms embodied in the creation of the nation-state and the international system is the core objective of the fifth wave. Mobilization of the state system at all levels is crucial to defeating and destroying this wave of violence against citizens and states. We see 5 interrelated phenomena. First, criminal economic networks centered on drugs, smuggling, human trafficking, and other illicit activities provide the platform for criminal politics. Like the drug wars of Latin America, narcotics are a major driver of violence. Second, close to 30 groups classified as terrorists by the United Nations are attempting to establish a base in our country in order to destabilize their countries of origin in the region and the world. Third, the military operations in Pakistan have brought a major but selective displacement of the Pakistani extremist networks and their allies onto Afghanistan. Fourth, despite our intense engagement with Pakistan on bilateral and multilateral basis, the undeclared war, the name that I give to the phenomena in winter of 2014, not only has not abated, but also intensified during 2016, with special intensity right after the Brussels conference. Our highest rate of use of force and organized defense of our country took place between October 4th and November 28th. Fifth, the response of the states has been fragmented, and some still provide sanctuary in support or tolerate these networks. As Mr. Kakazada, one of the key figures in the Taliban movement, recently said, if they did not have sanctuary in Pakistan, they would not last a month. We need intense dialogue and engagement. I therefore conclude with proposing the following. One, to tackle criminal economics, we need to convene at the Asia and regional way and document who benefits from producing, processing, trafficking, and consuming. This requires an international effort without blame game to be able to uproot the basis of this phenomenon. Second, we propose an Asian and international regime. Whatever is acceptable, particularly to our neighbor in Pakistan, to verify cross-frontier activities and terrorist operations. We do not want blame game, we want verification. Thirdly, there's need for a fund to combat extremism. Pakistan is generously pledged $500 million for reconstruction of Afghanistan. This fund, Minister Aziz, could be very well used for containing extremism, because without peace, any amount of assistance will not meet the needs of our people. We have balancing the opportunities and the threats. I'm confident that focused, deliberate, systematic effort can enable us to win a world and to make Afghanistan and Asia secure. Once again, thank you for your attention.